Here's the thing. Not everybody that wants to learn magic tricks are lonely loser virgin magicians. Sometimes you have ordinary people, people that talk to women, just like you and me, that want to learn a little bit of a trick every once in a while, maybe to break the ice. Maybe they want to learn a little bit of a trick to show their son, their daughter, because they've had sex. So in today's video, I thought I'd acquiesce to you guys and show you 5 easy tricks that non-magicians can perform. Let's say you're waiting in line for the bank. You want to talk to that bank teller, and she's a nice little bit of a shoddy. You know what I'm saying? She looks a little bit thick. She looks like a little bit like a bowl of oatmeal, and you want to hit that up. You want to make sure that she knows who's daddy. Well, guess what? You're daddy, because you're going to go, oh man, my thumb really hurts. It really, really hurts. I guess the only way to fix it is with the use of my ability as an amateur chiropractor. Oh, there you go. That's much better. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Now I'm ready to partake in whatever activities I need to do during the day. So here's how you do this wondrous feat of prestidigitation. All you're gonna do is snap. That's it. You're just snapping your hand. So with your right hand, you're just gonna snap. But if you combine that at the same time with grabbing your thumb and apparently moving it down, again, you don't wanna do this in the opposing way that your thumb is built, because then you're gonna break your thumb. And that really isn't gonna get you laid at the bank, is it? So all you're gonna do is grab your hand like this, but at the same time, you're gonna snap your finger like this at the same time that you move your hand down to make it look like you are, breaking your thumb. So if you combine both these two actions, it looks like that. Now, if you want, you can do this from this way too, where you're just grabbing it so your palm is facing you. You are then gonna grab your thumb and snap at the same time that you move your thumb down. That really looks good because you get a nice little bit of a thick snap, boy, like that. And it looks like your thumb has now been bent in a weird way. If you want, you could fix it by doing the exact same thing. And all I'm doing is just snapping my fingers. That's it. Pretend like you are a Karen trying to ask for some water in a Denny's. That's what you're doing. Now, let's say you're in the line at McDonald's and you really want to impress that shoddy that's working behind the counter. You really want to get them digits. You want to get that phone number, and then you want to take her home and have sex with her. So then this is what you're going to do. Same exact thing. The only difference is that now it's a little bit more visceral. You go, oh, man, my neck really hurts from eating all that pussy. Boy, I love eating pussy, and my neck hurts because of it. I guess the only way to fix it is through my amateur chiropractor degree. Oh, yeah, that's good. Now I feel better. Drinks, you're only 19. I'm talking Mountain Dew, baby. It's the same thing. A piece of bread and a hot dog bun are the same thing. Just get the piece of bread and fold it. It's the same thing as the thumb trick. All you're doing is applying that to your neck. So right now I want to pretend to snap my neck like it's the end of Samurai Cop. All you're gonna do is snap your finger as you move your neck. So right now it looks like my hand is touching my head, and I'm gonna move it in a way that it shouldn't be. But really, my hand is like this behind my neck. So now when I move it and I snap, it looks like I'm snapping my neck, and it looks like I'm putting it into place. So you're gonna be in McDonald's, you're gonna go, oh man, my neck hurts from the conolingus. I guess I have to fix it. Oh, there, that's good. I think that's better. And of course, you get that phone number, you get that shoddy, she gets pregnant because she's from a country that promotes childbirth, and you're gonna get 4 kids from one nut. So, good job. So let's say you're at the bar. Let's say you're at the bar and some dime piece, a little bit of a snack comes up to you and says, hey, I need a lighter. And you go, right here. And she goes, dude, that's a pen. And you go, no, no, stupid. No, stupid. You stupid bitch. You ignorant bitch. You dumb bitch. This is a pen. This is a pen that I keep my lighter in. Yeah, so I keep it in the cap. See, look, right there. There's my lighter. There you go. Light your cigarette. You stupid idiot. So this is a fun one because it works with anything that fits in your right hand. So right now I have a little bit of a lighter. We call this a palm. Magicians call this a palm because they're loser virgins and they need to come up with a justification for everything. All a palm is you're holding it in your hand and it doesn't look like you're holding something in your hand. That's all it is. So right now I have this clipped with my middle finger. It's a nice little bit of a torch lighter. And if I'm holding the pen, well, guess what? It looks like I'm just holding a pen. You don't want to hold your hand out like this because it looks like your mom gave you thalidomide. So what you're going to do is hold the pen at the same time that you're holding whatever object you want to make appear from the pen cap. All I'm going to do here is take the pen cap out, put the pen in my mouth, and now I'm just going to let this object fall from my hand into my left hand. That's all that's happening. Magicians make this seem more complicated than it is. But we're not doing hard stuff. We just make it look hard because we need validation. So here's what we do. You just drop it. All I'm doing is taking whatever object is in my hand and dropping it in my left hand, and it looks like it came out of the pen cap. Shake it, give her the lighter, and then you kick through her door and show her who daddy really is. Sup, girl? Yo, I just wanted to pay you back for last night. You gotta give me back the change, though. You gotta give me back the 24 cents as change, because that's how much your clits was worth to me. That's how much your vagina was worth to me. So a lot of people get this trick wrong and then they do it and they get caught. So this is the way that you do it and it looks interesting. What you do is that you take a quarter, you rub it against your elbow just like this. You got to create that static energy and then it turns into a chapstick. It turns into a chapstick just like this. That's the hot trick. A lot of people get this wrong because they make the quarter vanish and it's obvious where the fucking quarter goes. If you have a little bit of a brain cell in your head, buddy. So here is what you do. You turn it into something else. Instead of making the quarter vanish with this weird position, you turn it into something else. So now they think that this is, well, the quarter, because lay people are stupid. People that don't understand magic tricks are dumb. So they'll think, oh, the quarter didn't disappear. It now turned into a chapstick. So it's a different set of mentality. And well, now I got to get the quarter out of my pants. So here's the secret. You need a quarter and you need a chapstick or whatever it is that fits in your hand. You're gonna tuck the back of your shirt into your pants. You're gonna tuck the back of your shirt into your pants. The reason for that is because we're gonna be sliding this dirty, disgusting quarter down the length of my back, and then that's where it's gonna disappear magically. So the way we do this is very simple. We're gonna have whatever object we wanna change the quarter into in our left hand. Again, we're just holding it. We're just holding it. We're not doing any of a magic palm. We're not doing any sort of a technique. Magicians make this seem harder, but it's actually very easy. We're just holding it in our hand. Now we take the quarter, and we're going to do a little bit of a fake transfer move where we're pretending to take the quarter from the right hand and putting it in the left hand. You don't really have to make a move about this. As a matter of fact, you could really distract them while you're doing this, and you go, have you ever seen the little bit of the quarter thing? Where if you rub it hard enough, it actually, you could change the properties of it. You haven't seen this? Wow, that's weird. Okay, well, I'll just rub the quarter. You see that? I'm distracting them with conversation. I pretend to put the quarter in my left hand. Really, I'm keeping it in my right hand, right? So that's all I'm doing here. Again, we make this seem harder, but it's very easy. And if you want, you could just put your thumb on it. So as you turn it and apparently put it in your right hand, my thumb is holding it. And that's it. So now apparently they think the quarter's here. Really, I have chapstick. So I do this little bit of a move. I'm gonna reach and rub on my elbow. But if you notice, what happens with my hand? My hand is near my neck. So right now I could take this coin and very easily drop it down the back of my shirt. So that coin is being dropped in the back of my shirt as I rub supposedly the quarter on my elbow. And now I could reveal it to be a little bit of a chapstick, buddy. This could be anything. This could be one of these, I don't know, containers that people put methamphetamine in. And then they shoot it up because they're idiots. This could be that. And then you could give that to the right girl and you're going to have meth sex, buddy, which is, according to all studies, the best sex you could possibly have. So that's a nice little bit of a hot one. And again, all I'm doing is dropping the quarter behind my neck. It's going back down all the way to my waist. But because of the fact that I tucked my shirt in, it's getting caught there. So this could be anything. I just rub it here and then show the fact that it's changed into a chapstick. So that's the trick. Use it to get some hot meth action. By the way, this episode is sponsored by the Pigcake Magic Academy. $5 a month gets you 2 videos every single week going over card stuff, coin stuff. You have 700 videos already, including the piggybacker videos that I don't post anywhere else. That's 2 additional tutorials every single week. You get 4 videos a week. What? Huh? Check it out. The link is in the description below, and you'll be able to blow some minds and blow some loads and check out some, I guess, advanced tier magic tricks. Let's say you're at the bar and some dirty, disgusting whore, a bitch, a wench, a slut, somebody's daughter comes up to you and says, hey, I really need a cigarette lighter for this cigarette because I really need this hit of nicotine right now because I've worked so hard today from 9 to 11 in the morning making an Excel sheet that I really need this cigarette break right now. And you go, I have just the thing. I have just the thing for you, ma'am. Inside of my wallet, I have just the thing you need. You open up your wallet, and then from the inside of your wallet, you pull a lighter, and she uses that to light her little bit of a cigarette, and then she smokes all over your face, and then you go home and you give her the 1-2, and by the 1-2, I mean the Goldberg spear followed by the jackhammer. So there's another easy one. There's another very, very easy one. As a matter of fact, you could have both things in your wallet at the same time. So all you need is a little bit of a thick lighter. In this case, I have a torch, a little bit of a cigar torch, if you would, but it's thick. It's thick enough that it doesn't look like it came from this thin wallet. If you pull a Bic from your wallet, then that's not a trick. But if you pull one of these thick bad boys that doesn't really seem to fit in a thin wallet, then it becomes a little bit of a magic trick. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna have one in your right back pocket and you're gonna have another one in your left back pocket. In this case, the wallet is in my left back pocket. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach with both my hands and I'm gonna go, I have just the thing for you. I'm gonna reach with my right hand and put the lighter in my palm, just like we discussed before. It's just going in there. I'm just holding it in my palm at the same time that I bring out my wallet. Now here's the key. Here's the key. I'm looking at my wallet, right? When I take it out, I'm looking at my wallet and then I'm coming out with my right hand. If I come out like this, they're gonna know something's up. So I'm looking at my wallet at the same time I grab it with my left hand, and I could show the wallet to be thin in this case while still holding on to that lighter. So now all I'm gonna do is hold open the wallet and reach in pretending to pull something out with my right hand. Really, I'm pulling out that thing that's already there. It's already there, but it makes it look like, because the cover of the wallet, like it's coming from the wallet, son. You got a nice little bit of a hot trick there. You could show the ladies and light her a cigarette and then ash it on her forehead, because cigarettes are deadly. But it's a nice little bit of a thing, and it looks very cool when you pull this big lighter from this thin wallet and then you procreate. Oh boy, we come to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching it. I've really enjoyed making it. I'm sure you've enjoyed watching it. If you did, then you got to do all the things that people do, which is, you know, they like things, they leave a comment, they maybe subscribe if they haven't already. They do all these things to show the fact that they really appreciate the hard worked content that you have been presented today. Well, me, I'm gonna go and figure out different ways to use Ronco products in 2020 and not get syphilis. Ron Popeil is still holding on. I think he's still alive. Ron Popeil. I don't know if you remember those commercials, the rotisserie chicken, set it and forget it. I think that he pretty much caused the majority of California forest fires in the 90s and 80s with that idea of setting it and forgetting it. Because imagine you set a chicken and then you forget it. Obviously, there's going to be some sort of result when you overcook it. It might lead to the house catching fire. So pretty sure there's a potential for lawsuit there. Boy, I really wanna just end it.